Hey, Tim again. Took me a little bit to, I don't know, get my stuff together to make this video. Probably be the hardest video I ever make. My dang wife passed away last Wednesday. We had been married 40 years in June. She hid cancer from everybody for like a year and a half. She used her back as a front. It was horrible. I mean, if you've seen my channel, I'm trying to work on my body, mind, and soul now, and I guess I've been working that for a reason. Kind of worked up to this. I'm gonna miss her. I'm alone. I don't know if I should change the name to Debt Free, Living in the Woods, Alone in This World. I don't know, but yeah, she'd been in pain and hadn't really had a good night's sleep for a good 2 years or so, or a year and a half at least. And she just stopped eating for like 4 days. And then she started, because she was sick, nauseous and stuff, and then she turned around. I ain't got my microphone in again, fellas. She just turned around and quit drinking, and then she was like delusional, and finally got her to go to the hospital. And she the minute we got her there, they put her on life support and flew her off to Charleston. But she ended up having cancer in her brain, her spine, her lungs, her thyroid. And the biggest reason I'm making this is I really didn't know how much I loved her until now. So grab your loved one and realize it. We was up there for a week, and I took my RV up there, so that was a good thing. That emotional thing I've been trying to keep a hold of, it really got to the test there. I actually lost it a couple times. I figured out it was what I have, 7 hours and 10 minutes sleep in 6 days while we was up there. They took her on a Monday, and I got her back home on a Monday. I was fighting my butt off to get her back home. She had sepsis too, and we've always talked about not doing biopsies and stuff because I think that just releases it in the body, and we knew we wasn't going to do the chemo and stuff. And when I said what else, all they said was you got to make her comfortable. So the whole time it was upsetting me was we was trying to get her healthy to bring her home to die a long, slow, painful death. That's dang crazy, Bo. That was killing me. But I fought to get her home, and I got home, and it was we put her on with this company, and they kept her drugged up. She was really, I mean, gasped for breath hard. I mean, head back and just gasping in the ambulance. We got her in here, and we started giving her, it was like a morphine shot thing, just you put in your mouth and it goes away. But it calmed her way down, and she was unconscious. She woke up in the hospital half butt, you know. But she got her calmed down, and then I'll just finish it. She was breathing hard, and it started gurgling. And I went in and sat with her and held her hand, and it was gurgling hard. So I had the TV up, and I was sitting there smoking cigarettes. Sat there probably an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. And finally, it just slowed down, and she passed away. They showed me how to read her face, so if she was in pain when she was struggling or whatever. But she passed away, and like I say about that company, they said do not call 911, and we will come and we will take her straight to the home and sit with her. You got 5 days. Well, I need more time to get, because I'm burying her on the property. I needed more time, so as soon as she passed away, I called 911, and I had canceled the company, and because they tried to get me too, and I said, there ain't no way unless a medical examiner or a coroner's taking her. So they ended up taking her to the morgue, which bought me 30 days, which is great because I needed the time. And so now I'm fighting like hell again to get her home, get her buried. I got it all cleared out. I'm gonna do a video on that too. Like I say, I'm waiting on the word right now. They're gonna give me a date and they're gonna come and lay her to rest. I was gonna dig the hole myself, but it's kind of clay around here, and the sand, one morning I was getting ready to go out and do it, and the sand, if it was real sandy, I'd end up with just a big hole. And the biggest thing that changed me from doing that myself was then I'm gonna have to fill the hole, and I think that would really kill me. And the grandkids, I guess, are gonna come out for lay her to rest. It's gonna be nothing big. It's just we're gonna lay her to rest, get her home again. It's gonna be pretty wild around here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I'm not gonna give up. I haven't fell back in a bottle. Like I said, I've quit for over 5 years. Like I say, man, just keep your mind sharp and remember, man, your loved ones, man. I just didn't see it. She started getting mad when I wanted to go in the doctor's with her, so it was getting close. They said one more night she'd have been gone. I could have just ended it right here and not had to go up and, like I say, get her healthy so she could die. But yeah, it was really testing my stuff because I was working on emotions, because your emotions will run your dang life. And I lost it a few times. It was lack of sleep. They wouldn't listen to me. Had a couple, I don't know if they're interns or what, come in horsing around. I raised my voice with them, and I kicked out 3 nurses and 2 doctors. But I worked on my thing, and tried to disconnect and read my stuff instead of acting to them, my emotions. But I don't want to keep you out here too long. I just want to let you know I haven't been making videos. I was wanting to get everything straight and get her in the ground before I started, but I had free time. It's awful quiet in the house. But like I say, she was laid up for a long time, and just like I say, I'm gonna keep trying to better my life. I'm glad I found my faith. I'm glad I've been working on my mind. I'm glad I was working out and stuff, which I'm gonna start doing again, because I was on a strict coffee and cigarette diet. But that place up there in Charleston is really a good place. A group of doctors will come in and they'll stand by each door and they'll all debate what to do next, all that, and then they decide on it, and bam. And there was only a couple bad actor nurses, called one Miss Bondage. She was in there. My wife actually came too and was yelling help to my daughters out in the hallway, and they called me, and they were putting mittens on her and tying her down again and stuff, and she didn't even have that stuff in her throat anymore, which they asked if it acted up again, should we put the tubes back down to save her? And I said yes. Well, the next day I said no, because it would have just started all over again. Because when they got her there with the ambulance, they told me, oh no, you got to go around and get checked. I should have stayed right there. I said, no, you can check me right now, because they didn't let me back there. And then next time I seen her, she was on life support and unconscious and couldn't talk, and got her up there, and like I say, blah blah blah. I know I'm just running on and on, but that's why I haven't been around. Man, just stay sharp. Think about things before you do them. Keep your nose clean. They'd love to slap a felony on you. And owe no one. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'd like to get the word out some more. I'll let you know how it's going. Like I say, I'm going to make another video on if you decide to bury your loved ones on land. I went ahead and made it 12 plots so that my kids won't ever have to go through this stuff again. They can just, I mean, I could have buried her for free. I could have went up and got the thing to transport a body. I could have buried her myself, but like I say, it's dang, that's stuff they show in the movies where they're dragging they kill somebody and drag them, and that's bull, man. That thing must weigh a ton once they pass away, because man, it's just crazy, though. I don't know, man. I guess I'll make another video of how I'm gonna find my way, I guess. I don't know. I'll stop. Peace out.